Hey guys, we're back with another series of unfortunate events. Just the Carnivorous Carnival this time because these books are getting longer. With the Carnivorous Carnival getting close to 300 pages, and the Slippery Slope, which I just started reading, exceeds 300 pages. Each book, regardless of length, is represented in the miniseries by 2 episodes. So this may be short but sweet because not much is different. The book and the corresponding episodes start the same way, with Baudelaire escaping the burning hospital in the trunk of Count Olaf's rust bucket, ventilated with bullet holes. And as he and the troupe are on their way to the Caligari Carnival to consult with the fortune teller. When there, the show continues to follow the book pretty closely, as Count Olaf doesn't go into disguise for the first time since the bad beginning, but the Baudelaires do. Violet and Klaus hide in plain sight as Beverly and Elliot, the two-headed person who eat corn all fumbly, and Sunny dresses up and perfects her cute baby growl to become Chabo the wolf baby. When they move into the freak caravan, their roomies are the same from the book to show, and it's kind of two of them are like cliche old school freak show tropes, except for one. There's the hunchbacked fellow, the contortionist, and the odd man out is the guy who thinks he's a freak because he's ambidextrous. What is different from book to show is that in the miniseries, we've already been introduced to Olivia as the school librarian in the austere academy, and she makes an appearance again during the ersatz elevator and the Vile Village. But in the book, we meet her for the first time in disguise as Madame Lulu, the fortune teller. And she reveals her identity to Violet and Klaus in secret when they figure out her smoke and mirrors act to keep Count Olaf convinced of her abilities as a fortune teller. Another difference is that while hiding in plain sight in the freak show, Violet comes up with an idea to rig up the unused roller coaster carts as a getaway vehicle using the fan belt Olivia is using in her crystal ball illusions. The final difference, and most important one, involves the starving lions. The plan in the show is for the two-headed freak that is Violet and Klaus to be fed to the lions. And that plan is foiled at the last minute by Olivia, who unwittingly sacrifices herself when Count Olaf drops her in the lion pit. In the book, the audience is encouraged to take a vote on which member of the freak show is to be fed to the lions. And the book details the members of the audience by their own physical quirks. There's a guy with a pimply chin. There's a lady with pastel colored hair, and so forth. In their fervor, they start confusing each other with members of the freak show, and the mob mentality builds up to a fever pitch until several audience members end up fed to the lions and the Baudelaires escaped and came face to face with Count Olaf and Esme, who were starting to burn down the carnival. The book doesn't, go into the specific gory details, but there is mention of charred bones in the narration by Lemony Snicket that not everyone or everything made it out alive. The book and the show end with Klaus and Violet separated from Sunny as they are taken up the Mortmain Mountains, and we will pick up with the Slippery Slope next time, because that is all for the Carnivorous Carnival. Please show your support with likes, comments, shares, subscribes if you haven't yet, and visiting my sponsors. I thank you so much for joining me this week, and I'll see you next book and movie.